This video, for example, I'm gonna talk about the thing I list because, as I said, I want to build this like We Connect Humans. It's like I like photography, I like English, and English is the thing who brought me here to UK. So right now, I decide like in order for me to build this, I have things I have to put in order, like things I have to learn about, things I can talk with other people who can help me. So I decided like the things I really need, like for me, English is really important. I have to speak English, like in a in a certain degree, like with a good skill in English. And also for me, for example, English, apart from English, communication skill is really, really important. Because if I don't know how to communicate my ideas, it's gonna be really, really hard. And I can say like sometimes I don't have patience. Like I'm not saying with people because I'm a person too. I'm not perfect, but I don't really have patience like with people sometimes. Like in order, like man, it's like I think everyone have dreams, right? So if you have dreams, you can work for it, even if you don't know what you are doing. I don't know everything, you know. So, and I'm not afraid to say that, and I'm not afraid to go and find people who can help me. So I think like a communication skills in this case is really, really important. And the most important thing, yeah, I have to learn about photography and I have to learn about videography because it's important. I have to pay someone to do this. No, I can learn this, so I'm gonna find my way to learn it. And also, it's like in order, for example, all these things is just to see how I can build my social media presence because it's really, really important. Sometimes you look people, they say like, oh, Instagram doesn't matter. Oh, Instagram is it's not a work or whatever it is. It's not a work for sure if you don't know what you are doing. But there are people who are building things there, and it's really, really important for you to be present on social media so people can, if you have something to teach, to sell, to communicate, people can find you there, which is really, really important to have a presence there. And ultimately for me is the money. This is a big point for me. Like I remember like in 2018 I told myself this: I don't care about money, and this is a big problem for myself because it's my own experience. I experienced this when I saw things and I said, whoa, you all because of money you have these problems, you know. So for me, I decided since back then, like I didn't care about it, and I can say like it was a mistake. I didn't know much. I was young, I didn't know much better. But as I say all the time, like for me, I always realized that I don't need that much to be me. I can start from nothing. Like if I have to clean plate, I have to clean plate. If I have to do whatever I have to do that because my father's like he's a very, very humble person. Like, and he taught me a lot. So for me, it's like I think if I put my attention on money, and this is the only thing I need to represent me. If I lose money, it's gonna be like a nightmare, like you know, because you know a lot of people like who have certain standard of living, and when they lose that kind of standard, it get mess. They start drinking, they start smoking, and whatever it is, and also they use like money, clothes, all this stuff to get certain things. And I look my case, I never did that. So for me, I need to work on these things. And my point here, because all this stuff, it just to help me like go back to Lisbon again. I want to live in Lisbon again, and I don't care if someone gonna pay me my salary or if someone gonna give me a job. It's me at this point getting my shit right, like doing my things to work for me, you know, work for myself. I never want to put this out there because I don't like this idea about like entrepreneurship. I don't really like it because people say they are entrepreneurs sometimes just because if you say this, it come with money, people gonna see you in a certain way. But I think like most people don't realize like the problem they are putting themselves into, because if the money, the car, or whatever it is the only thing you need for people to appreciate you, you are putting yourself in real problem, you know, because as soon as you lose that money, you never build like a true meaningful people around you. So I never want to do that. And yeah, as I say, like as you see, this is Saturday. I'm gonna go out in a minute. I'm gonna meet my friend in Cambridge. But I've been working on this like I wake up today like what, 7. So yeah, since then I was here in my room and house doing these things. Like for me, it's sometimes I have to look myself and say, you can do this. You just have to be like in the right environment. Everything can get like in a right position. So for me, yeah, this is what I say. Like I really want to do these things to give me like the opportunity, like to say, oh, now if I go like to Lisbon or whatever place I go to, I can learn. I know how to deliver the service people can pay me for. And I'm not saying like these, like I need people to pay me for money to do this, because I know if I don't have something people want, they don't gonna pay me. But I'm trying to be really good to know how to do this. And in order to do this, I have to build the skills, and to live in Lisbon too, I need money, you know. And as I say, to finish, I never want to put my focus on money, but as someone now adult who experience life, who live life, I have opportunity to be around different type of people around the world. I understand how this world work now. Like if you don't have money, you're gonna be in a position where you have to go through a lot of things. And as I say, I always know how to defend myself. Like if you don't respect me, I don't respect you. I always know how to do this type of thing. And every place I work, I always have like people like me because the way I am, you know. So yeah, as I say, like I just have to educate myself. Like all my things now for the next, I can say like next 2 years. I believe I can do this in next 2 years here in UK. It just gives me like opportunity to go back to Lisbon. Like bro, like I love life. As I said, I love living life. I love like having like good moment with people, going out. I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I love going out, clubs, all this stuff, because I'm gonna enjoy myself. I love meeting people, you know. But when I understand like someone is taking my time and I'm not really comfortable with someone taking my time. What I mean someone taking my time is like I have to work for someone to pay me the money, but if I don't really want to be around these people, man, I don't care about anything else. Night hours, blah blah blah, girls, shut down everything. I have to focus. I have to focus in doing the things I want to do. And people are gonna be like, "Oh, but you don't enjoy yourself," and say, "Okay, cool." Everyone have their ideals about life. What is enjoyment, you know? Because I feel like I don't want again. Also, another thing I'm doing is reading books. I'm reading like the How to Win Friends and Influence People. And the thing he say there, and I understand this, you don't need to criticize or judge people. And I don't really want to say this again, but I will say it. Like, as humans, for example, I think like some people have a good way of living and some people have bad way of living. And for me, I'm not saying that I have a good way of living, but one thing I always say to myself is like, never feel entitled for anything in this world. Never. For example, if I go work for someone, he pay me my salary, I can be here complaining, oh, you don't pay me enough for that. This person is doing everything to have his things right for him. And you're gonna pay me enough the way I'm contributing for his business. So why are you gonna pay me the money I don't deserve? And I know how to separate this. But that doesn't mean if you don't pay me enough, I'm not gonna complain. But I know how to play the fair, play things fairly, you know. So yeah, this video is just for me to talk and show the things I want to work for, and also like being consistent on YouTube and with my content, and start building my process here. As I say, like 2 years is enough for you to do whatever you want to do. So, and also it's like the things don't need to be perfect. My English is not perfect. As you can see, my room is not perfect. But this is, if I don't do this, if I don't walk this process, how I'm gonna improve. So the thing is, start and improve in the process. So this is what I'm gonna do. And as I say, I have to work on my English, learn how to build content, photos and video, learn about this. Money is really, really important. Know how to manage my money, because I spend a lot of money since I come here. A lot. Just going to London, oh my days. I don't know if maybe one day I'm gonna talk about this, and I don't regret that. It was like, it's open eyes for me, because spending money to go there, and I see a lot of things, and I feel inspired just to go there. And also, like, it's my communication skills. Like, as you can see, for example, I don't have any problem to look at the camera, to talk with people, but sometimes, like, it's really, really important, like, to be on point, like. And I know how to talk. I'm not shy, I can say, but I don't know how to talk with people, like, many times. But I really have to work on my communication skills and develop myself. This is like developing myself, and it's like, man, I don't care what anyone gonna say. Like, Lisbon is the best place for me. Like, I'm so happy. Like I'm grateful to be here. I'm not complaining about it. But Lisbon is like the best place. I have the best memories in my life there, like, which is crazy. And I can say why I like Lisbon. I remember my father is supposed to buy a house there. He didn't buy a house there. He bought a house like close to my uncle's in Seychelles. I don't know why I'm gonna speak about it, but I always want to live like in a big city. Lisbon is one of the best for me. And if I can build my life and live there, it means that I can live whatever I want to live. So yeah, thank you guys, and this is a journey for me now.